They told us it was gone. A relic, a fossilized whisper from a forgotten epoch. Karkarokel's Megalodon. The Megalodon. They painted it as a ghost of a warmer past, a titan vanquished by the relentless march of time. Extinct. A closed chapter in the grand, often terrifying, narrative of our planet. A creature whose very existence challenged the limits of our imagination. A predator whose reign in the prehistoric seas was absolute. We were taught to marvel at its colossal teeth, remnants of a bygone era, safely locked away in museum displays, symbols of a threat long since neutralized by the indifferent hand of evolution. This narrative, so carefully constructed, so readily accepted, offered a sense of closure, a comforting distance from a power that once dwarfed our own. But what if the textbooks are a carefully constructed illusion? What if the silence surrounding this ultimate predator isn't the sound of extinction, but the hush of a carefully guarded secret? What if the Megalodon never truly surrendered to the ages? What if the cataclysm that supposedly claimed it was incomplete? What if pockets of this magnificent terror still patrol the crushing depths, unseen, unknown, their existence deliberately concealed from a world ill-prepared to confront such a reality? What if they lied to us all? Alistair Blackwood *, welcome, seekers of truth, to the precipice of the unknown. For 2 decades, my work in the shadowy corners of marine biology and anomalous phenomena has led me down rabbit holes most dare not even glimpse. I've navigated the murky waters of classified research, deciphered cryptic maritime logs, and pieced together fragmented eyewitness accounts that defy conventional explanation. And what I've unearthed, what I'm about to share with you, will forever alter your perception of the oceans that cradle our world. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the apex predators of our planet, both past and present. Alistair Blackwood, voiceover. It began with the periphery. The unexplainable. Deep-sea fishing vessels, equipped with the most advanced sonar technology, reporting catastrophic gear failures in areas devoid of known obstructions, attributing them to unknown forces. Forces that ripped through steel cables and shredded reinforced netting as if they were mere threads. Submersible pilots, venturing into the abyssal darkness in state-of-the-art research vessels, recounting encounters with colossal, streamlined shadows moving with impossible speed and agility in the inky blackness, encounters dismissed by their superiors as equipment malfunctions, optical illusions, or the tricks of the deep playing on sleep-deprived minds. These were the whispers, the anomalies that pricked at the comfortable surface of accepted knowledge, the unsettling inconsistencies that refused to be neatly categorized and filed away. Alistair Blackwood ***, then came the seismic data. Uncharacteristic low-frequency pulses emanating from the deepest ocean trenches, rhythmic patterns too complex and too powerful to be attributed to mere geological activity, too resonant to be the vocalizations of any known marine mammal, even the largest whales. These sonic signatures, often recorded by sensitive hydrophone arrays strategically placed across the ocean floor, weren't widely publicized, were they? The mainstream scientific community offered vague, dismissive explanations, attributing them to tectonic shifts or unusual deep-sea currents. But I recognized the signature, a biological resonance on a scale previously unimaginable, a deep, guttural thrum that spoke of immense size and power. Alistair Blackwood ***, consider the historical context. For centuries, maritime lore, across diverse cultures and spanning vast geographical distances, has been rife with tales of leviathans, sea serpents capable of swallowing ships whole. Creatures that dwarfed even the largest known whales and possessed an undeniable aura of ancient, untamed power. While often relegated to the realm of myth and superstition, dismissed as the fanciful imaginings of superstitious sailors, could these persistent narratives, these consistent descriptions of colossal marine entities, have originated from genuine encounters? Could these ancient mariners, lacking our modern scientific understanding, have witnessed something real? Something that defied their comprehension, yet etched itself into their collective memory, a primal fear passed down through generations? Alistair Blackwood ***, the 20th and 21st centuries brought a new layer of intrigue, a chilling dimension to this enduring mystery. Military encounters in the vast, unexplored depths of our oceans. Declassified reports, whispered about in hushed tones and leaked through trusted sources within naval intelligence, detailed encounters with ultra-large underwater objects exhibiting impossible speeds and maneuverability, far exceeding the capabilities of any known submarine technology. Sonar contacts, massive and swift-moving, that dwarfed even the largest nuclear-powered submarines, leaving seasoned sonar operators baffled and deeply unsettled. These weren't enemy vessels engaging in clandestine operations. These were biological entities moving with a predatory grace that spoke of eons of evolutionary perfection. And their estimated size, based on sonar returns and fleeting visual confirmations from advanced underwater surveillance, correlated alarmingly with the extrapolated dimensions of a fully grown megalodon. Alistair Blackwood ***, the official narrative, the comforting blanket of scientific consensus, of course, remains steadfast: extinction. A victim of changing ocean temperatures during the Pliocene epoch and the subsequent dwindling of its primary prey sources. But the deep ocean, it's a realm of immense environmental stability, a world of perpetual darkness and consistent temperatures, largely insulated from the surface fluctuations that supposedly doomed this apex predator and prey. The abyssal plains and deep-sea trenches teem with colossal squid, some reaching lengths of over 60 feet, and various species of baleen whales that venture into these crushing depths in search of food. A veritable buffet for a creature of this magnitude, a sustainable ecosystem perfectly capable of supporting a predator of the megalodon's scale. Alistair Blackwood ***, my own dedicated research, often conducted in the face of ridicule and professional ostracization, has focused on the genetic anomalies, the microscopic clues left behind in the vast underwater wilderness. Unidentified DNA fragments, recovered from deep-sea sediment samples collected from areas with high rates of anomalous sightings and acoustic signatures, sequences that defy easy categorization within known marine phylogenies, yet exhibit startling and undeniable similarities to ancient shark DNA, albeit on a vastly larger and more complex scale. These groundbreaking findings, often dismissed by mainstream science as contamination from surface vessels or misidentification due to incomplete databases, have consistently pointed towards the existence of a large, unknown marine organism with ancient genetic roots. The patterns are undeniable, the recurring anomalies too frequent to be mere coincidence. The echoes of a colossal genetic lineage, persisting in the deepest, most unexplored corners of our planet. Alistair Blackwood ***, and then there are the teeth. Not just the beautifully preserved fossilized relics unearthed from ancient seabeds, but the recent, far more unsettling discoveries. Enormous teeth, exceeding the size of any known modern or even extinct shark species, found in relatively recent geological strata, some even exhibiting minimal signs of fossilization, their enamel still retaining pearlescent sheen, their serrated edges razor-sharp, as if their time submerged in the earth has been remarkably brief. These anomalous discoveries, often made by deep-sea mining operations or accidentally dredged up by fishing trawlers in the deepest reaches of the ocean, are routinely dismissed by official channels as misdated fossils or misidentified remains of known, albeit large, shark species. But the sheer, undeniable scale of these teeth, their pristine condition suggesting a far more recent origin, begs the fundamental question: what truly massive, currently unidentified creature continues to shed these colossal teeth in the abyssal depths of our modern oceans? Alistair Blackwood, the suppression of this potentially world-altering information, it's not a simple act of denial. It's a complex and deeply entrenched web of interconnected interests. Fear, the primal, instinctive terror that the revelation of a living megalodon would undoubtedly unleash upon the global population. Economic instability, the catastrophic disruption to global shipping lanes, offshore drilling operations, and the delicate balance of the marine tourism industry. The potential for mass panic, the uncontrollable chaos that could ensue from the widespread realization that a prehistoric superpredator still roams our oceans, a threat against which our modern technology might prove woefully inadequate. Powerful entities, governments with a vested interest in maintaining order and control, multinational corporations with billions of dollars invested in exploiting the ocean's resources, maintaining the illusion of a safe, predictable marine environment, free from such unimaginable threats, serves their strategic and financial agendas. Alistair Blackwood ***, but the ocean, it is not a silent accomplice to deception. It is a realm of immense, untamed power, a domain of perpetual mystery, where even the most meticulously crafted lies can be swallowed by the crushing pressures and the all-encompassing darkness of the abyssal depths. And the truth, like a creature of immense size and ancient lineage, it has a way of surfacing, often in the most unexpected and undeniable ways, defying all attempts at suppression. Alistair Blackwood ***, consider the enduring wisdom of the indigenous cultures inhabiting remote coastal regions across the globe, their ancient folklore and oral traditions filled with consistent and terrifying tales of colossal marine predators, creatures of unimaginable size and power that dwarf even the largest whales and command an almost mythical presence in their understanding of the ocean's true, untamed nature. These aren't merely fanciful myths or superstitious legends. They are cultural memories, passed down through countless generations, echoing genuine encounters with something immense and undeniably terrifying that continues to inhabit the deep waters they have lived alongside for millennia. Alistair Blackwood, the evidence is there. Scattered, fragmented, often deliberately obscured, yet undeniably present for those willing to look beyond the comforting lies. It paints a terrifying picture, a picture of a prehistoric leviathan that never truly vanished from our planet's oceans. A creature perfectly adapted to the crushing pressures and perpetual darkness of the deep, continuing its reign as the ultimate apex predator of the marine world. And we, the fragile inhabitants of the surface world, remain largely oblivious, shielded by a carefully constructed wall of denial to the true, terrifying power that silently and relentlessly patrols the abyssal depths beneath our feet. Alistair Blackwood, they told us it was extinct. They showed us the fossils, the static museum exhibits, the neatly packaged and reassuring narrative of a bygone era. But the ocean remembers the titans that once ruled its domain. The deep holds its ancient secrets close, shielded by miles of impenetrable water and the crushing weight of the abyss. And the truth, the terrifying, undeniable truth that I have dedicated my life to uncovering, is that the Megalodon is still out there, a living shadow in the deepest trenches, a silent terror lurking beneath the waves. Alistair Blackwood, my work continues. The evidence, though often met with resistance and outright dismissal, continues to accumulate. But I cannot bring this world-altering truth to light alone. The forces that seek to suppress this knowledge, for reasons both understandable and deeply disturbing, are powerful, their reach extensive, their influence pervasive. If you have ever felt a primal unease when you gaze out at the seemingly endless expanse of the ocean, if you have ever sensed a hidden, immense power lurking beneath the familiar waves, then you instinctively understand the profound gravity of what I have presented to you today. Join me in this crucial endeavor. Subscribe to this channel. Activate the notification bell. Become an integral part of a growing community of truth seekers, individuals who dare to confront the uncomfortable realities that lie hidden beneath the carefully constructed surface of our perceived world. Share your own stories, your own unexplained encounters with the deep, the whispers you might have heard, the anomalies you might have witnessed. Have you encountered something in the ocean that defied conventional explanation? Do you find yourself questioning the official narrative, sensing a deeper, more terrifying truth? Let the discussion begin in the comments below. Let us pool our knowledge, our experiences, our doubts. Let the truth, finally, undeniably surface. Alistair Blackwood, the ocean is vast. Its depths remain largely unexplored, a realm of perpetual mystery. And some things, some ancient powers, are perhaps best left undisturbed in the crushing darkness. But the truth, like a colossal predator awakening from a long slumber, has teeth. And it is only a matter of time before it breaches the surface.